Hello again, lads. You know who I am at this point, so I really don't think I need to introduce myself again. And this video is basically something I just want to get off my chest because I feel a commentary would be too painful, and I'm not waiting to do a top 10 biggest screw-ups list. But let me say this video would win the #1 spot 10 times in a row. Getting to the point, my top 17 favourite Pokémon. You know, the video that got me where I am today, as in how popular it made me. Yeah, I freaking hate that video! There are just so many things wrong with it that just anger and flat out embarrass me. With its very existence, actually. Where to begin? Okay, let's just start off with one thing. I cursed way too many times in that video. Here is me thinking it'd be good for comedic effect. Granted, I didn't say the really bad F word, but feck is still close enough. I mean, it's alright when said once or twice, but I said it in pretty much every segment. Hell, at the beginning of part 2, I pretty much kicked it off with a montage of summing up the whole thing just by saying feck. It was inspired by the Mario to Plumber in a Nutshell videos, which basically cut out all except when he swore and went on for about 2 minutes. I mean, that was just downright immature of me. It could be summed up as such.
Feck this and feck that.
Another thing that bugged me was how I sounded in the video. For the most part, I was way too direct, straightforward, and I was about as monotone as a robot. There was nearly no emotion that went into it, and when there was some form of excitement, it was very forced. Then there was the fact that the opening was pretty much ripped off CJ's top 10 worst Pokemon abilities, which I recommend you actually check out. But obviously, the main thing that makes me hate this video more than any of my others was the fact that for the most part, I was a downright clone of Fawful's minion. Whenever a Pokemon that came up on his list came up on mine, I explained it in almost the exact same way. When there was a Pokemon that wasn't on his list that came up on mine, such as Papyri, I sounded so boring, and again, any and all emotions were completely forced. That or I just sounded downright stupid. Oh, and that #1 segment. Oh my god, that freaking segment is downright rubbish. I pretty much explained why I like Darkrai in the cheesiest way possible. With Logan, it was grand, as he had much more personal connection towards Darkrai, and he did it first. With me, I had no flippin' reason to. I pretty much copied word for word what Logan said. Maybe not completely word for word, but I took what he said and just twisted it around. Do you think that's excusable? Because I certainly as hell think not. In the end, I have absolutely no clue as to why people actually enjoy and even defend this countdown. The only redeeming factor I can think of is that for my second countdown, the editing was decent at best. Why am I not proud that it got me as popular as I am now? Because I got popular over a video I despised due to the fact that I did not act like myself. I wasn't me. I was a clone of others. This is by far the worst countdown I've ever made, and I hope that Alex gets the idea to do a Hades riffs on this countdown, because it bloody well deserves it. I'm the Celestic Warrior, and the Fabulous Fiend was a fabulous fail.